Do you always do that then? Do you usually keep it like on your forks and travel like on the Lindy through it?
It depends on how tall the pallet is. If it's like a full pallet, then I'll just
Set it down and do it.
If it's a parcel like this, it's just easier.
Okay, that makes sense. I guess I should do it like this.
Outbound tag.
Outbound tag. And you have to put it vertical, right?
If the system prefers it that way, that's the way automation asked me to do it.
Okay.
So that's the way I do it. For them, it's easier for the system to read it because sometimes it didn't read it going the other way.
Mm-hmm.
If there's like an inbound tag like that one, say I was picking this one,
Yeah.
then I would put that tag right here covering that tag. Because if that gets read at all by Savannah, it pulls it out.
Really?
So I either pull that tag off or orientate my tag to cover that tag.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. That's that's annoying.
It is. It absolutely is. PSP board.
I'm guessing you have to do that for every one, right?
Everyone gets a PSP board. Like if you look at my screen right now,
Yeah.
where it says place pallet on deck station, that doesn't really matter anymore because you can use either end duct. But it says like where it says PSB in red flashing Y,
Yeah.
that kind of indicates hey, make sure there's a PSB down.
Okay.
So on this, as long as it's somewhat square front and back, that's fine because those rails on the side, once it raises up, actually compresses and squares it up.
Gotcha. Okay.
So we'll see that here in a second.
Yeah. So you scan the induct license, then you press enter.
Yep. And this is please confirm pallet can be moved. Hit Y for yes.
Yeah. And then
waiting
that's
for
where you have to
Savannah.
wait for Savannah. And that's probably the most variable, kinda.
Sometimes it's just like this,
Yeah, like
and
right
other
away.
times it takes forever.
So like once, Oh.
The next location. 9 and 52, which is at the far end of the tunnel.
okay.
This is a big no-no because it can fault the train. You're supposed to pull the PSB. If you pull the whole pallet, you're supposed to pull the PSB with it. Because every pallet sits on PSB board.
Where do you, so if you find one like that, do you place it over here?
See the one that's stacked with PSB stacks?
Yeah.
We've got them in the center of the tunnel, at the far end of the tunnel, and at the other end of the tunnel.
Okay.
PSB stacks.
Yeah. Okay.
Right here, it says do not overstack. That red line,
Yeah.
that's where you're supposed to stop at because if not, it'll be too much weight for the crane. And it can screw the crane up.
Gotcha. So when it does get full, what do you just kind of just move on to the next one, or do you have to take it somewhere?
Once that one gets full, either we'll take it out to the dock, or we'll let the ASRS operator know, and they'll come pull it and they'll take it out to the dock.
Where do you usually, if it does get full, where do you usually take it?
Where the beginning of the spurs are. You
Oh, okay, yeah.
There's an area right there. We just set them there.
Okay.
Because once they get full out here, then they either induct them back into the tunnel and stage them at the end of the tunnel,
Yeah.
or they'll take them to 8H aisle for an induct fire station.
Okay.
And put them there.
Okay, that makes sense. Sorry.
This is the frustrating thing, because sometimes, like, it says quantity needed 35. Sometimes there'll be the exact amount you need in the location. Other times it's the full pallet. So you don't need it. You're not sure if you'll actually need a pallet until you get to the location.
Oh. You won't. Okay. Won't sure if you'll need a pallet until you actually get to the location. So he doesn't get it at the very beginning. Scan license. What's up, Tabata?
Not a whole lot.
Sorry. Oh, sorry. So I'm guessing you always put it back in the same location then?
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, there's no relocating things back here.
Huh. Not at all. Do what?
Time setting?
No, I'm just trying to learn. Yeah, I was never really taught how to do PLs, so I'm trying to learn the process. Hey, I have a question. Do you guys ever have to wait for the crane, like, to drop off a pallet?
Sometimes. Not very often, but sometimes.
Sometimes you do. Not very often. Okay. Yeah, you have to plastic wrap it.
You can get one wrapped too.
Oh wow, you ran out of it?
Yep.
Is there? Do you have to go like back out then and get plastic wrap?
Yeah, I had a bunch of it like put in here in various locations. So if we ran out, we didn't have to.
Yeah.
But somebody decided to take it all out of here.
That's
So yeah.
sorry about that. That's.
Guessing probably somebody from making something. We had it sitting down there by the induction machines. So
Oh.
if you want to come back in here and be a picture of that, I can train you. It's not hard.
It doesn't seem too terrible. At least understanding the process.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's not bad.
but it gets tiring. I bet.
Yeah, but I'm used to it. I mean, I was in here for every day for almost 4 months. So,
Damn.
makes you strong.
Yeah, I guess so. It's like a gym. Yeah. Sorry.
It's like those boards right there
Ooh.
are for first responders, fire, EMS. If they ever have to come in here and rescue somebody, that's what they're for.
These boards?
Yep.
So have you ever had to use them?
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Chris said,
Chris said,
that's what these boards are for. Don't touch them. I'm like, okay. Don't put nothing on them. Don't touch it. Okay.
Interesting. So are these couple areas, are they blocked off pretty much for PSB boards and?
Yep, they are specifically for PSB boards, and that's it, because they're gravity lanes.
Okay.
They don't want to take the chance because these lanes are actually, they're like the spurs. They're not flat. They're actually angled. So they don't want to take a chance at like one of these full pallets running down and hitting that and then kicking out. and
Okay.
dumping.
That makes sense.
So,
That makes sense. Okay.
yeah.
You don't have to scan the license again, right? You just scan it.
Yeah, you scan it once, and the only thing that matters as long as, like, 'cause I thought I had to go to a specific order or something, and they said the only thing that matters is the plate you scan is the plate that goes on the pallet.
The plate
So-
you scan is the one on the pallet?
Yeah, that's like, you're up here and you got like a bunch of like license plates laid out.
Yeah.
Well, as long as it's the one you scan for that pallet, so you're okay.
Okay.
So depending on,
Does it get decided there, by the way?
do what?
Does it get decided if it's going to be rejected, like...
No, once, like, when the chain guard, it'll roll to that first section, and then if it gets rejected, because this big gray in here is what reads it. So, this big gray bar right here, that's what reads it, and it'll say... if
Oh,
it's
like this?
rejected.
Okay. It's going to send it back right here?
Yeah, it'll get sent back here this way.
Okay.
And
Then
that
you-
happens quite a bit.
And then you, it'll say, like, reject pallet,
Right.
and then you hit OK. Will it say, like, scan license or something?
Nope. Nope, and
Oh.
it says reject pallet, and then you look up here,
Yeah.
it'll tell you, it usually tells you what's going on with it, why it is. The most common problem is link failure, so like access wrap or something like that.
It's wrap?
Yeah, you just pull it off, you check everything. Like sometimes you see it sitting a little sideways, like a crush box on the bottom or something. If it's just like a little bit of a bend, you can usually straighten up. But if you got like 3/4 of a layer down the bottom that's crushed, you gotta take out the tilt machine.